is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the start of our shift at the Melon Shack. Yeah, we're waiting here today to see if we get any customers coming to buy some melons. I think Focus is on the server, so he'll probably be here in a few minutes, I would imagine, to clear the store out. As long as he's been mining for plenty diamonds, that is. Let's see, can we see anyone who night time's coming down? What's that there? Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't like in a line waiting for it to open. I wonder if I could maybe put these so that I might change these around so it looks like little shutters. So I've got little shutters for opening and closing. But, let's see, have we made any sales? I don't think we will have. No, nothing. No good at all. Right, let's head on out, and we'll actually get to the real mission today. Because today we're going to be building just a very basic no frills witch farm. I gathered up all the materials for it this afternoon, and it's not that far from the slime farm. Let's just wait for this here. Yep, there we go. Which direction are we going? Oh, vacant base. Nope, it's not that way. It's the opposite direction. Oh, Royalty, this path here goes to your base. I made a hole in the nether roof last night for you, and I moved your portal up to the roof, so you can still get down. If you need quartz or anything like that. Yeah, I don't want to go to that base either, Chrissy. It's contaminated. I'm thinking, why am I not flying? I had my armor off for that opening, didn't I? There we go, I can bounce. So this is so if you go this way, this leads to the what do you call it? The Wither combat zone. That's what I called it on the map, didn't I? We got the map open. Yep. So if we zoom out here, we follow it along. Ah, there it is. Yep. So you'll see that we've got an abandoned skeleton farm, an abandoned spider farm, and also the Wither combat zone. So this is like a nice space. It's well away from anyone else's base. There's certainly nothing important there, or never was anything important there. So you can definitely use that area to fight the Wither. And what I'll do is we'll head towards the slime farm, which is this way. And then whilst we're going through the portal, I'll quickly tab into Discord. Where are we at? So that's our base. We want to go south and down. Which one of these is Discord? That's it.
Hello?
Evening.
Good evening.
Just minimise Discord there. So you have to let us know if you can hear Harry, or if you want to mute it a bit more.
Oh. See, now, do I come and join you, or do I just finish off this tree farm?
Are you working on a tree farm tonight, are you?
Yeah, well, I got all the materials in my inventory, that's the problem.
Now, did you get those honey blocks as well?
Yeah.
Ah, good. I wasn't sure if you took them or not before.
Yeah, no, I started it before.
I had to go mining for some redstone before as well.
Oh, I've got loads of it here.
I need like a stack of the things. But this is the now completed completed like 3 chunk slime farm. We finished it off the other night. We wound up thinking, I was like, I forgot to go to like the second layer or like the third layer, and I thought, I'm gonna go to bed in a minute, and then next thing we know, we'd finished it. Oh, hang on! I've just seen I've missed the pop-ups there because I was too busy tapping into the other one there. What's that? Oh, you got the yeah, Chrissy didn't get a parcel. Yeah, exactly. It certainly didn't have Chrissy's name on the package. I thought that would be a nice surprise for you when you opened it, though. I was worried that it would get damaged in the because of the funny angle I had to put the window sticker in. So I had to like carve up another Amazon parcel to try and protect it a little bit. What's that? I was going to say, that's mine. I've got 16 rockets left. Is that it? Right, let's have something to eat. So anyway, this is the slime farm that we were working on last time. There, it's completed now. Basically, I'm tempted to maybe put a bigger loader in, but I'm not in any rush. So let's zoom over here.
This is why I should follow the tutorial rather than just using Matica.
Oh, some of it, yeah. Well, if you go off like the Lightmatic from some of those world downloads for the tree farm, there's observers all in the wrong places.
Yeah, well.
So that's what I found out when I was looking at El Mango's one, is that the one that he shared in the world download was a broken one. So I then had to go right back into a creative world, dump it in there, and then diagnose what had gone wrong with it. But what's that there?
Excuse me.
Oh, that was focus. Yeah. It makes changes. Know what I mean? That sneezes. But yeah, you get woken up by the postman dropping it off. There was no tracking information, so I had no idea if it was going to get there. And what's that? Got emotional when your scarf arrived. It's like Chrissy winding you up in the chat. But anyway, though, for today's mission, this is the witch hut where we're going to build just a basic bog standard one. This particular design what I'm going to, it's I saw it like a year ago on, his name begins with a V now, it's completely gone from my head. He does the silent tutorials, he doesn't speak, he just does them. It'll come to us eventually. But it's just going to be his like basic bog standard one that he showed, with a couple of little modifications for my peace of mind. And these are all the blocks that you need to paint along with us.
I'm thinking about head to you because I give up with this. I'll have to have a look
There
at
we
it
go.
later.
And this is the one that we're going to build here. So I've already dropped the schematic in place that I took exactly from our Craftcast build that the three of us worked on.
See, this is going to be a problem. Because I don't have that schematic, do I?
No. Oh, we still need to clear and level the area because it's going to take a few minutes to build, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's see, all above. I don't know, I have to. Or below. Is that the right way around? Yeah, that's the right way around. Right, did I bring? Yes, I did bring an end chest. I've got a shovel. I do have some blocks in here. So what I'm going to do, just to start off, because we want to like clear out this zone. Oh, what's that there? Oh, you want one of those before you go to work, royalty? Right, give me 2 seconds because typically I didn't open the folder. 2 seconds.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you
forgot. I just said I missed some bits and bobs there. Where's them? Yeah, I'm just checking the microphone's still on as well there. Which one's not working? Which is not appearing? What's that? Yes. The shop did that, didn't they? As soon as Mixer announces that they were closing, they dropped their like egg rating straight away because now they've got no competition. I was just earlier on this afternoon talking with a Microsoft group that I'm with. That's what we were all saying this afternoon there. And, this one is a short one here, only a handful of pictures. Who redeemed it? Because it's limited to one per stream. So if one of you's like clicked on it and then redeemed it, it should blank out for the other one. But let's see. There we go. These are some nice fun pictures from. This is when when we first moved here, and the weather got too bad that we didn't want the girls to be. And it was too cold as well, so we didn't want the girls to be like out in their coop in the garden, exposed. So we, you see like the animated one I've shared on Discord. I'm just thinking I haven't turned your audio back on after the little transition. We sort of like repurposed the shed, so we had the two coops because when we had Casserole that you see up here and her sister Noodles down here, them two used to sleep separately from the other group because they just kept on sort of like fighting and what have you with each other. What's that there? Iceland curly fries in the background. Oh yeah, yeah, the boxes. Aye.
Were they nice?
I've no idea. We just got the box. it was like just when we moved. Yeah, he sees the food. Oh, I'll have to share a picture of what I had for tea. I'll put that on. I'll put that on the Discord later on. But this is what it was like every single night with these lot. You had Casserole on my shoulder. Noodles would either, well, in the shed, Noodles would only get as far as my knee here. That was little Barbecue down there. She would either sit there or she would sit up here on this shoulder. And then you had Gravy, who'd be perched on my arm, and then Speckled would then perch in this little patch here. So I had no circulation in my hand whatsoever. My arm would actually go numb sitting here with the girls on. But let's hop through there. There we go, let's get Casserole there. Cuddling in, and Barbecue would always hide under my jacket because sometimes Gravy would peck her because of course Barbecue was like the lowest in the pecking order there. But this was every night. They all had to have their cuddles, their bedtime story, and would listen to the Skyrim soundtrack because that's what they still listen to now to put them they put them to bed for the night. Let's have a look there. So most of these are all there. Well, actually, I think all of these were taken on the same night, to be honest. You see there, Grumpy Speckled. She started off when she first started, like in here, she would sleep over here, facing the other way, ignoring us. But eventually, when she saw all of the rest of them getting all their cuddles, that's when she decided she had to be in as well. So she would sit on my arm, and I would rest my head on her back. Oh, little Gravy there, perched on my arm, getting her kisses and cuddles, and you can just see their Barbecue hiding under my arm. There we go, look at her there. That's Speckled in the background there. She's this is like she was getting, because originally she would go into this corner facing the other way and completely ignore us, but she secretly loves our cuddles. So she climbed across here, and slowly over the course of time, eventually then had to be perched on my arm next to Gravy as well. So the two of them would be on there. Oh, here we go. This one's an outside one. There's only a few pictures in this one. I think you've seen this one on one of the other sets as well. But I had Oxo on my knee. Barbecue always wanted to be on my knee, so I lifted her up, and then little Tika was like, "What are you two both doing up there?" So she sort of hopped up and cuddled in as well on the other leg. Look at the size of her wattles though. It was hilarious when she used to shake her head, because these would flap around and you could hear them, the wattles smacking her in the face every time she shook her head. Oh, little Barbecue there. In my hands asleep. Good little baby. Oh, there we go as well. This is just like the norm now. Every day she's got to be on my shoulder. She won't go to bed otherwise. And there's the little animated one from the iPhone. It's one of those, you know, when you take those, it gives you like a 3-second little loop sort of thing. So you can see casserole up there, noodles down there, little Barbecue, Gravy all snug, cutting the circulation off to my fingers. I think that's it for that one, because this one, as I says, is just a short set. Just those handful of pictures in there.
Did you answer Chrissy's question?
Oh, has Chrissy put a question then? Have I missed it? I'm too busy looking at the pictures. These ones here were took on my mum's iPhone. Because these are quite old. These are from 2017. These pictures. I think that was when we first moved here, roughly, give or take. But there we go. That was.
He used to set up a tripod, Chrissy, and record himself.
Yeah, let's hop back on. Oh, we'll add the back of the server with a FUD there. Oh, look at that useless tool in your hand. That, I don't know, he's launching himself off a melon fork. Anyway, let's take this down. I need my axe so I can take this structure down. Oi. That's not going to be worth it. We're going to dig down a few blocks. Yep, he loves that melon fork, doesn't he, Chrissy? He's saving up your diamonds so you can buy them in bulk from your shop.
And I actually on the lookout for your secret melon farm.
It's not really secret.
I know. I think I have a rough location where it could be.
But considering there's only 2 jungles that we've explored.
I'll be looking, don't worry. I'll find it. I will indeed find it.
Of course, I can't see anything through the schematic here. I have to get rid of all this water as well, aren't I?
And it will be destroyed.
It won't be.
It will be. It will be gone, demolished.
Right, what I'll do is I'll mark. Is that right? Yeah. So this marks the perimeter. Exactly, Dorothy. He wants first dib on all the goodies inside. My little girls love that watermelon though, because they get a load of watermelon every single day.
For 2 months.
Right, everything inside of the stone perimeter has to be cleared and drained.
Did you send me that live article file?
Oh no, not yet. Hang on. Let's see. Press the Minecraft button. Press the other Minecraft button.
Down to bedrock.
No. Just a couple of blocks down. Just level it. Schematics. hang on, which one of these schematics did I finish it off in? It's the V1. Right, let's find your chat. Open that. Dump that in there. There we go. And once you've got that in your thingamajig folder, I'll give you the coordinates for it. So let's fill in the water. Oh, actually, I can't see what's going on now. Minimise that.
I'm going to do one of your mate impressions here. Do I extract this? And then drag it in?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. You've got to unzip it. Get a little bit of this and get rid of some more of that water. You got it? Yeah.
Up on screen, I can look at them.
Alright, you can just see it on the edge of the screen because I've rejiggled the stream itself.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Yeah, and it should be counterclockwise 90 degrees as well on the rotation.
90 degrees.
Yeah, so CW underscore 90.
Just double check them coordinates, 52. And yeah, 66. Okay, I think that should be good.
Yeah, but let's get this cleared out first though and dried out.
There's cobble right above this grass block here, isn't there? Right above it.
I don't know, I haven't got the schematic turned on, I'm just clearing out the square so I can actually see what I'm doing. Get rid of all the water first. I said this will take probably, to be honest, it'll probably take about 20 minutes to make, if that.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't have is glass. It's not really important. Just for the AFK spot. But we might have to rejiggle the AFK spot depending on if it cooperates. Put those in there.
Oh yeah, it's that thing. If we need to keep on like moving it down, that means we have to start lighting up stuff. It's only the issue.
Well, would we really have to light up more stuff though? Because if we move it down, then things aren't really going to spawn in that particular region, are they? Because we're going to move it down to the point of where they're going to be able to spawn in.
I don't know. Do you want which level? What level do you want it to be?
2 seconds, I'll bring the schematic back up so I can see it. The problem I've got is I don't know where the collection bit is from this. Actually, that'll be the flowing water that goes into the middle. Go down a little bit further. Oh, yes, I have to go quite a ways down here.
Told you that beacon was needed.
Well, by the time we set it up, though, it'll take about the same amount of blocks that we need. We'll just have to. Actually, why is it at? It's a bottom is on 52, so we'll just take it down to 52.
We need to get a few more beacons on here.
What's that? Are you away to work now, Royalty? Let's just block that hole up for a moment.
Why you zooming genders?
Hmm?
Said lads.
There we go. Oi, where the hell's that skeleton coming from now? Quickly eat something. Oh, is there a spawner underneath here? Oh, there is. Hi. I'm just going to seal that off because I can't be cheap to deal with that right now.
What is a zombie?
I'm not sure, I didn't have a look inside of it. You never know, might be able to get some more drops. I think it's a possibility, it could be a skeleton one.
Yeah, I never need it.
Yeah, I think that's skeleton. I can see when I'm jumping up and down.
No, we're not even going to need it, Raven, because we get that many bones off the current skeleton farm and also the mob farm. It's just not needed.
I'm trying to see what was in the treasure boxes though.
Just get rid of the spawner, don't you?
Let's dig around a little bit more. Ooh, music disc, I love that. Now, anything else exciting? 2 music discs and a bucket. Right, let's plumb that in there. And I'll go back to digging out a hole. There we go. So what you been up to today then, Chrissy? Besides waiting at the door for the postie to arrive. I'll have to take down this tree as well, won't I? There we go, get rid of that there. Did like a little bit of lighting up around the outside when I brought the stuff down earlier today. Trying to make it a tiny bit safer.
Your work's got a bit quiet this week.
I know, I've been
Chris.
been busy setting up that server today.
What, are you off on Friday then?
Oh, I'm going out to Carlisle on Friday to install it all. Yeah, give us the right login after like pulling teeth exercise trying to get it out of them.
Send me the login.
Oh, what's that there? Yeah, just waiting for the postie and having a quiet week. Right, let's just fill that gap in a little bit. Ice cream at 10 o'clock at night?
Ben and Jerry's, you can't beat it.
I've had that for ages.
So nice, fucking hell.
Yeah. I always like the strawberry one, but it's the strawberry cheesecake one or something like that. But
Oh, it's disgusting. It just sounds disgusting.
you never get hold of it.
What are you on about?
Ooh dear.
Well, then, we're doing now, Rob.
Yeah, definitely have to take that spawner out.
Yeah, it's not needed.
If you really want to set it up, I've got one in my hand chest.
Well, if it's in your end chest, yeah.
Well, if you want to set it up, because I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I'll set it up. You can't go back to your base and all, but you
No, I put that, the one I got off the Wandering Idiot.
Oh, you got another one, didn't you?
There you go, there's my iron chest. So I think that was my iron chest I just gave you. Time with that, you've got a spare set of tools.
You got a dog now?
Dog? no, it's my window's open because I don't know what it's like for all you guys, but it's an absolute furnace here today.
Yeah, same here.
So I've got my window open, so we just have to deal with Richard's dog barking.
I brought 2 bottles of water with me. They were instantly gone within 30 seconds.
I've got 2 bottles of water just on my desk here that I'm drinking through.
I've got this ice cream and then I'm going to go and put the rest in the fridge in a minute and then, well, the freezer.
I say in the fridge, you can drink it in the morning.
About 50 bottles of water.
What we might do is the same as what we did on like Craftcast, in that we'll flood some of the area around it, just to prevent the mobs from spawning on the surface. Have you not lit up a beacon yet?
How quick was that?
Nope, I've fallen back down the hole.
You said you were going to have all of this done by the time we set up the beacon.
Yeah, I gotta remember you gotta take it all down as well.
It won't be as long.
Just keep an eye on the durability of the tools.
I won't lose that durability.
I was playing on Bedrock earlier because I've recorded one achievement video already for the Bedrock series, and I managed to get only so far enough netherite or whatever it's called to only enchant like 1 piece of armor. So I need enough. The problem is with my Bedrock world is I've explored so much, and I have to travel now so far to find the new biomes in the Nether.
So, like if I update my server to it, could I keep my current Nether biomes and then when I explore new chunks it'll just be the new ones?
Yeah, or if it's like what they do on Bedrock, I'm not 100% certain for Java, when you know how like there's like the time you've been in a chunk. Yeah. So if the first of the new biomes I found was like a whole load of like mismatched chunks, because it's like a section that I fly past all the time to get to one of the southern outposts, but it's I was gonna say it's sort of like, you know, it's like a chunk that I fly over, so it's like you can see the actual like chunks that are all sort of like messed up. But I was able like to like excavate directly underneath it to get the netherite.
It's obvious for the hermitcraft working with Mojang now because.
Oh yeah, I mean come on, the election day being that as well, you've gone down too far. Doesn't make any odds, but you know.
No, it weren't just that. That's not the main part I was trying to make. Is that they've updated straight away, and that's risky that. So they must be.
Well, did you see Cubfan's video when he read out the name of it, and it was the name of it just sounded of like the version they were on just sounded like it was tailored for them.
Oh no, it definitely was.
Yeah, because I mean, that's what we've been saying, like, you know, from the start though. Have you taken out that spawner? Oh, hang on, it might be on that wing up there. Let's just lock this in.
Stone spawns there.
I think it's over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll just plumb these holes up for now.
Which I am.
We'll light them up later.
Oh my god, there's about 50 skeletons. The treasure's awful.
Yeah, I took the only thing useful was the music discs, just for adding to the collection. I've got those in my inventory. I'll stick them in the end chest, and we'll get somewhere to store those later.
Oh wait, skeleton in our super secret sorter that's coming soon.
Super secret what?
Sorter.
Oh, sorter. I could hear what you said there.
Which will be absolutely awesome when we get the tree farm going.
Yeah, because that's what I'd really like. We've got like the iron farm, and then we just need the trees to make the other half.
it's practically the only thing that we're missing from it.
Why is that got a funny blue thing around it? Oh, what the hell was that?
I don't even know.
Right, let's just plumb these gaps up. Now, did anyone bring any scaffolding?
Nope. scaffolding, man.
Yeah, I brought an absolute ton of it, but it's all on the surface. Oops. I also brought a whole load of empty shulkers so that we can just stack the junk in it. Right, I don't need that.
Oh, look at this ice cream back downstairs. Oh my god, I just spilled it everywhere. Good job, I put the lid back.
Why did I bring so many rails with me? Right. So that's a collection now, so I suppose we might as well start with some of those blocks over there. We'll save so much time, plan it all out in a creative world, and then bring it across here. What I'll do when I build, I've got a big, well, a huge build coming up, and I've been like working on it on and off in the creative world. Over that, I think as we get a little bit higher, I'll take that out. You see, they've got the wall blocks as well. Yeah, that's not technically needed for anything other than to mark off the edges to make them like visible to see. But I thought I'd include them anyway. Oops. There we go. Pop those on there. Anyway, Chrissy, you should be on here anyway.
Duties to be filmed up today.
Oh, I'm going to have to rock it out here, aren't I? What have you been getting wrong, Chrissy, for staying up too late playing Minecraft?
So every night. I'm surprised how the time at YouTube, you know, stayed.
It was like on Cosmic when I used to end up just staying up till like 4, because you would get off at like, you know, like 12:30 or something like that.
Yeah,
at the latest. Aye. Worry about the water and what have you later till last.
I don't know why you do it, because you don't get as much done if it was through the day. You're not as awake as you would be.
Oh, the other week when we were playing, I was definitely half asleep when we were doing it.
Yeah, because you were half asleep playing the slabs. Placing them, you're like placing wrong blocks. I thought, right, he'll be off in a minute. So, you know, can you give me half your cobble?
There we go. I'm gonna, just for now, stick a couple of torches in the middle just for
Safety.
yeah, because we'll do the string last. We'll just get the structure in, then worry about the rest.
You want to place it? Oh, you're not doing the trapdoors now, then? No.
Nah, I don't bother with that. No, we'll do like all the interior bits last.
Excuse me.
Cheers, your turn to do all the sneezing today.
Oh, it's because of the hay fever.
I thought earlier on that I was going to be bad with it again, because my nose was starting to like twitch for it, but luckily it just stayed a slight twitch. Oh, you think it'd be a hindrance, Chrissy? It could be entertaining though. I have to take out this tree as we go as well.
Right, you know what the solution to that is? Taking it down now.
I think what we've got to do is take out that like the middle block, because it's almost down anyway. Ooh, oh, that was close. I do you not have the have it installed, Chrissy? Oop. Hang on, we are inside of our cat's head. Which one do you use when you play Minecraft?
None.
I mean, like which loader? Because I use the fabric one.
It uses bloody bad line client.
Isn't that the one that all the cheats use?
Yep.
Because it has that like lighting thing, so that
The,
you wonder why you get blown up.
Yeah, and dash out arse lookers. That's it. I mean, most people probably do just use the normal one. But yeah, that yellow guy was on about, he's found a loader that like apparently boosts his FPS a lot.
Yeah, he was talking about that in I can't remember if it was in his stream or one of his like
Videos.
I wouldn't call it like episode, I would call them like maybe like randosodes. Because they're just completely random whenever he puts them out.
Weird videos. Because they're not normal.
They're hilarious though.
Oh yeah, but they're not normal.
With the floor gang.
just a whole video showing floor gang. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I could just put that uses a I'm a vanilla or the
Yeah, knew it.
bad line. I've never used it. I've only used
all I know is the replay mod on it is awful. So different.
Actually, I just use either like vanilla or fabric.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what's in that block there?
My shaders doesn't even tell me when a block's wrong. That's the only problem with this.
I did not see the red outline.
It's really glitchy. Because it's shaders. I'm surprised it started working with them now.
It's not the most cooperative of things. I'm going to have to go through now and find out what the score is for 116 as well in regards to.
Oh, replay mod and everything.
Yeah, that's another reason why I don't really want to update anytime soon.
No. You get the RavenCraft, they'll have it already.
Oh yeah, because they'll have paid for it. Of course, the Mumbo will just demand it, won't he?
Yeah.
Unless he disrespects his fans.
I've run out of cobble, by the way.
There's another stack.
Are you sure you've brought enough cobble?
It was 9.5 stacks.
Is this the last layer then?
Yeah, there's a little bit there because the next bit is slabs.
Oh, right, yeah.
So there's probably enough, give or take.
No, there's a bit enough cobble now.
It's just a little bit where you are now. Yeah, I just tabbed up another layer and
Yeah,
it's saying it's the
Slab.
did I pick up any of the redstone components? No, I just picked up the slabs. Just sorry, the those just to start with. Have we taken all of them? Have you?
There's only a stack.
Alright, I'll put the redstone in and I'll start putting the string in.
Fact is though,
Oh, hang on, I've still got some in my inventory.
Yeah, but I'll say I don't think a stack's gonna get us through this.
Well, I'll stick the rest back in the green one here. And don't I pick up the redstone torches? Yeah. I made far too many redstone lamps. Just went click happy with the button.
Is the off buttons, yeah.
No, there's no off button. This is so that you know that it's working.
Ah.
This, what we'll get is the this is what I did on Craftcast because I wasn't confident it was working. So every time something's detected, like a witch is in the system, and it indicates like what level they're on, so we know we know like where they're spawning, especially considering that the issues that we're having with spawning radius not being quite the same as normal.
Yeah.
I have to clear some of these construction blocks when we're done as well. Up there. Ah, close enough. I'll just have to deal with it.
1.16 update came out of nowhere though, doesn't it?
Well, what did I tell you a couple of weeks ago? Scar was building that thing. It's like, yeah, it's coming in very soon.
Yeah, they kept on hinting towards it.
Yeah.
And Green started his thing.
And what was he doing? I'm a couple of episodes behind on Green.
I think he started digging under his base.
Ah, right.
And I think he just did it too late.
I think Scar was a little bit behind schedule though, because he's had like a double whammy. He's been ill, but also Jelly was ill as well.
Yeah. So he's been in a bad time. So I don't think he got to finish the project.
Yeah. And Doc's nowhere to be seen as well either since he moved house.
I don't know what's happening with him now, because I know that he moved house, but
he's not really done anything at all, has he?
no.
Maybe he's taking a holiday. Maybe I would have thought, considering that he just made his 7 million subscriber thing or whatever it was, or 77,000.
Yeah.
Whatever the rate was, I can't remember what it was now. Oh, did I not pick up the? I didn't pick those up, did I? Hang on. Tripwire hooks.
I'm not really sure where he's actually gone.
Oh, I did pick up the tripwire hooks. They're just not in my hotbar.
I hope he comes back, because I was enjoying his videos.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy, but that's why, like I said, that's why I like.
He's more than crazy.
The goat.
Yo, he's more than crazy. I don't know what he is, but
Still got that bottom layer of cobble to go in as well.
yeah.
Where the water fair thing is. Let's ignore entities on. This is where it all gets weird. Trying to see where have I missed putting string. Right, there's the one connected. I'll tell you what, we'll just go backwards with the string.
Alright, there's gonna be water here on the side.
Yeah, there should be a couple of signs. I'll just grab whatever I had in that chest. It might not be the same one that's like on there, but it's a sign. Right, I'm gonna put torches just there, just so I can see a bit there. The next question, did I pick up the trapdoors? There you go, and you can see there when the witches will appear.
Alright, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so this one here, so when you're looking at it from above, I'm going to have to get rid of some of the string now, aren't I, because I can't see here where we've left these gaps. Put that one in there. Right, I'm going to have to take out this entire row string here, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to have to go back out and do the water first. Right, trapdoors. Have you got the trapdoors? Oh no, I've got them here. Got one water bucket. Where's the other one?
I've got 2 of them on me.
Alright, do I chuck us one of those? Was it 23 or 24 minecarts we needed?
I've got 29 on me.
That'd be not too much for the thing. Right, let's get that bucket in there. Oh, they're two empty buckets. You emptied them. Try again. Right, so I'll remove that row there.
Where's that gone now?
Oh, right, this has gone all horribly wrong.
Same down here. And there we go. Oh,
Right, I'm going to have to take out part of the structure that we've built. Because of course, trapdoors go in the other direction, don't they?
right, is it meant to be my part of these rails? Oh, is this where the... Right, I got you.
They killed my energy cramming.
Yeah. How many we're going to need then? Is it 24, yeah?
I suppose I couldn't remember if it was 24 or 23.
24, I think.
Because you worked it out from the if I found, didn't you?
Oh, mango. Gold farm.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, yeah.
And you 96 minecarts, 96 divided by 4. There's a pigment, 24, yeah, like I said.
There you go. And that's how this one works here as well. So once these get triggered, they get pushed out.
Yeah, the other thing is, underneath it there was a rail as well. So that must be where the drops go, maybe?
I had the way I sort of rigged it was a second hopper minecart underneath, so
Yeah,
that I could draw everything out a bit faster. That's why I've got the second minecart in there.
Right, I'll make all the minecarts.
Yeah, I left tons of iron. Actually, you've got my iron box anyway, haven't you?
Yeah.
Alright, actually, if you're going up that way, see if you can sleep.
Hang on a minute. Wait, 4. There we go.
Right, so what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to take out this row. Then get these. Realise that I haven't got the water I was supposed to bring with me. Try that again. Go back through here.
Bloody hell, man.
You stuck?
Right, this is going to start entity cramming me. So... Nah, screw it.
Tripwire hooks.
That's not screw it.
Oh, there they are.
Why is these skeletons shooting at me now? Go away. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.
Be a gap on this back row. There we go. Drop them in there. Another one down.
There we go.
One missing there.
Now is this one minecart with a hopper?
Yeah, just for just to speed the them getting away.
Hey.
Yeah, I think that's all of that bit done. I thought there was some string mushed away there, but it's your name behind there.
My God.
So even with the multiplier being reduced, what's your egg count up to now then?
Right, should we close this thing up now? Or get rid of the torches?
I'm still in it.
Oh. Get out then.
No,
Oh,
the
God.
top layer hasn't been finished yet.
Get rid of the layers in here, the torches. Oh, he's filling it in with water, right?
I've got to fill the top layer with string yet. Yeah, Chris, I'll have to reevaluate the prices since the multipliers pants now.
Yeah, it's trucking down a bit.
You have to decide whatever daft things you want to put on there as well.
You singing?
No, that ain't gonna fly.
No, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. Chrissy agrees. He knows he wants to see that. Right, I think when you've done that, the farm is ready to go. Is this schematic got a AFK spot?
Yeah, look up.
I need to put all my layers up.
Alright. Just do the M and page thing. What's that there? You were getting a tier 3 sub for that.
Come on, Raven. It's a fan favourite. Everyone wants to see it.
You just have to imagine that you're watching Mars Attacks.
Everyone wants to see it. You gotta give the fans what they want.
I've just destroyed that and I need that now.
Why have you got 20 buttons?
Oh, just to stop spawning in a few random spots. It was just in case. It's mainly just along the side bit here. Because the rest is covered with redstone.
Have you got any scaffold? Oh no, I found them.
I've got there should be like tons of it. I just kept on gathering more and more because I couldn't quite think how much I needed to get to the top.
More than a stack, I'll tell you that. DL, I hate landing on scaffolding. It's like Mumbo who said this stuff's useless.
That's probably because he hasn't seen like an El Mango tutorial on how to use it.
Not wrong.
Have you got the buttons or they're still down here?
I took one.
Oh, right. You put the one on the top, did you?
Yeah.
Just next to stop spawning on that little bit of slab or whatever it was. Alright, let's get these scaffoldings back out. Chris, the fans will get disappointed. Well, maybe we should get you to come on and sing, because remember, it's both our fan club, isn't it?
Oh yeah, your fan club. Are you coming on after the stream, Christy? Or are you gonna get your ass kicked if you do?
We're definitely getting witches because I can hear them.
Or should we throw it back to a classic? Are you knitting? Or crossword or something.
Yeah, you're coming on for a little bit later then, Chris, yeah. Actually, just thinking about the knitting and the crossword thing. Well, I don't know where that came out in like your conversations or what have you. Was that something that you said or something like that?
No, I want to be. Would have been Mystery Man's.
Yeah.
But it is.
No, did he come up with it? Did he? Would you like your section rebranded on the Discord then for something better?
Have we got a section?
Actually, just when you're saying that, I was going to ask you a couple of days ago when I was thinking about it. I was wanting to know if you wanted a little section as well.
Yeah, just nothing to do with melons, and I'll have one.
You have to think of what you want. I'll stick a couple of text channels or whatever, and
Folks is the best Minecraft around.
What do you call it? A voice channel. That's the word I'm trying to think of.
What about his I need to make an iron pickaxe.
Do you want this mine or something? Do you?
Yeah.
I've got a fortune one here.
I don't need that much. Just need a little bit.
We don't call for like.
Get the glass.
Oh yeah, well the glass is not 100% necessary. I wouldn't actually put it in until we've tested it anyway, to be honest.
Well, I'm just smelting it.
Yeah, I leave it smelting, and we'll actually. I'm going to unload this junk that's in my inventory.
Is it ready now then?
Yeah, so we'll go up to the top of the scaffolding.
Oh, do you want to let me in spectator or something?
Yeah, we can do. We can put you in spectator, and then you can like watch for the witches.
Yeah.
Right, what's it? Game thingy, spectator, focus. There we go.
Keyboard and mouse are not working.
Well, you don't need them anyway. Can I put that on a music disc?
Makes
Oh,
some
yeah.
really weird noises.
What's that?
PC's been making some really weird noises.
That's probably because it's overheating and panicking.
It is.
Oh, is that all I've got left handy is 13 rockets. Hang on.
I'd love to help you, but I literally can't do anything.
Just open chests.
No, I can't even do that. Like the mouse isn't working.
Oh right, I thought you were just because you're in spectator mode.
Right. More like.
There we go.
I don't know which wires for my keyboard and mouse now.
View all. Right, so this should be where the AFK spot should be. Actually,
Oh, is it back? Oh, there we go, it's back.
let's jump on here. So let's turn that off, and we're going to watch if any of these lights come on. I don't think they will. But we'll give it 20 seconds and we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna look as a. Nope, there's nothing.
Right, so what am I on now? So at the minute, I'm on 84, because I'm going to keep it to straight numbers. We will go down to 70
it's gonna
and see what happens.
So it's gonna have to be more than that.
Right, so try to remember what was the difference that we had when we did the other farm. But we'll drop down 10 at a time and we'll see what happens. We're just waiting for one of those little lights to
Nothing so far.
Right, nothing spawning in. Let's go down another few layers. Just looking, watching for phantoms now. Let's go down to 70. Sorry, 60 even now.
I can hear a tripwire.
Yeah, I can see go down to the
something spawned in.
yeah on the middle layer. Something spawned in.
Nothing got killed.
Right, so we haven't got the right there's.
No, he did.
Yeah, but are they actually going into the kill chamber though?
Well, the drops are there.
Yeah, but there's been drops because we've had a few witches prior.
Oh right, no then. But I can hear the tripwires going off, but I can't see anything.
So I can see, well, I can see the lights coming on.
Oh no, witches spawning. There's 2 on the middle layer.
Right, why has the light not come on then?
They've not moved yet. Oh, one's despawned.
We must be just at the boundary of it, of the
Yeah,
spawning thing.
down.
So I'll
Yeah, I
go
can
down to
see them spawn,
50.
despawn.
Right, down
Right,
now.
there we go. 3 just spawned instantly on the middle layer. They've all gone down into the killing chamber.
Are they actually, have they survived into the killing chamber to be killed?
They're dead. And now they...
Something spawned on the bottom layer.
Yep, one spawned, and the top layer I've not seen anything yet though.
I'll just keep an eye out for that thing there. I can see lots of slimes and skeletons and what have you spawning around, so we're going to have to do a bit of lighting up. There's something on the middle layer. Top
Middle
layer.
Top one, yep, all layers are working.
Magic. Right, so I will... Oh, I've only got scaffold to mark where this is, but I'm at 150.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'll build this platform out a little bit wider, and we'll come back later on and get the like put a proper platform up here. We'll just do this temporary for now. There we go. So is that still? I can see the bottom layer's got a light on now.
Yeah.
Right, what I suggest we do then is we level the ground to the height of the water and just simply flood the surrounding area. That'll keep us occupied for a little bit.
Check if there's any caves.
Well, whilst I'm standing up here, do you want to quickly zoom around in spectator still and just see if there's anything spawning in those caves?
Let me go and make a fair up here quickly.
You'll have to go and it'll only be like a short radius around. I'm looking here and I can see mobs spawning there, that far away, and that far away. So actually, you know what we'll do? Since we've got the thingamajig on. Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to go to.
Shapes, add shape.
Structures, shapes, add a shape.
Yeah. Right, turn shaders off.
Here we go. This is what the spawning fear should be like, but ours is slightly reduced. But that gives you a rough idea. If do you want to get the coordinates of what I put in so we both got the same sheet?
I've literally just done it from the AFK spot.
Oh, where I'm standing, you mean?
Let me go inside of you quickly. Let me just.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing there. I've got them. Actually, no, you can't see them because they're off the screen, aren't they? I mean, the X is 5380.
Like the odd one, but it's literally like.
Yeah. As long as it's in ballpark area for where I am, yeah.
One's a little bit of a mine shaft, which it wouldn't be no bother. If I just stay a spectator, you'll just direct you to them. It's going to be no bother.
Oh, I'm going to flood the surface area before I worry about the caves.
Well, we can see the surface area here, so we might as well start flooding it. If you want to find me back into survival.
Yeah. That's what I was just waiting for you to do. Let's see. Survival. Are you safe to hit return?
Yep.
There we go. Just making sure you're not like 200 blocks in the air without a elytra.
Are you sure you want to flood it? I think it'd just be easy to torch it up.
That's good. Look better flooded, I think.
Time, it would just be 10 times easier to go and place torches on the.
Oh, look at all these zombies.
I reckon torches is the best option here, you know. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I haven't got the resources for all them torches unless you've got a whole load of. We need to solve this issue that we're currently having. Look at them all.
Is there a portal?
No, there's no portal around here. You have to go to the slime farm.
Your base. Oh no, no, no.
Have you just head a little ways east from here, just over the hill?
I'm literally a might as well just go straight to your base.
Yeah, it seems like there's like bursts, doesn't there, of like ludicrous volumes of mobs just all of a sudden come on.
Sometimes it's weird.
I mean, I went to go and get that. Was it a mending book or something like that from your village?
Got
And I was just I was just locked in your like storage area for the books until the morning.
It's time to play a fun game of where does Dr. Ravenholm keep his coal?
Probably don't have any.
I've 4 steps so far. What's the rest?
I don't know, I was starting to take out the land.
Yeah, well, we don't need to flip the whole thing. But we'll just
Yeah, it just needs to be like within a little bit of a radius of it, because if you stand on the platform, you can see how close the slimes are spawning. Because that's the problem. If we light it up, we're going to get slimes that we don't want.
No, we got a slime farm. We need one.
But if we just torch it up, it'll be like a breeding area for slimes. So it'll probably reduce the number of.
Oh my god! That sphere coming in like the old like rendering game with it from a distance, just looks like the Death Star.
It looks awesome, doesn't it? Every time I go to the mob farm, that's all I see now. There you go. That's the closest you get to karaoke, Chrissy. Is you making the Star Wars music. Besides, Chrissy, shouldn't you be the one that's doing the singing? Because you've got your I Love Horses sing-along channel. Try and not flood this little bit here immediately in front of what. So what we'll do is then we'll add the channel points, Chrissy, and every time somebody redeems it, you have to come onto the stream and sing the I Love Horses song.
Yeah.
I think that should be the way that we do it. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. We had some more business presentations. I'll make one.
Oh, congratulations to Discord for suppressing my notifications. But on a side note, Review Tech USA has just brought out a video about Mixer. Because of course Mixer is now closed. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's closed. I've removed nearly all of it from my Stream Deck, with the exception of in the the little adverty thing, because I'll have to redo the audio for that. Which is probably a good thing, because there was a little bit in that where I didn't like the way I delivered one of the lines. So.
How would you go series is?
Yeah, it's not like the perfect. It's not it's not 100%, but it was all right for the purposes of it. But room for improvement.
Right, this little part over here is
But Roddy, we just spend them on the on making you come onto the stream to sing the I Love Horses.
I think you should do it, Chrissy. You should,
See, that's what you see. You should have joined in now. You could have been like on right now, singing away. Just keep an eye on that durability there. A few more of them there. Let's get a few more of this section out here. What's that?
You nearly done all your half over there.
I've done quite a good chunk of it. I've got some stone I need to remove in a second though, but actually I'm just thinking let's just clear some more of these notifications. Actually I don't even know. I suppose with the layout that I've got now on screen you probably wouldn't have even seen those notifications.
This is making really weird noises like that. What's that? It needs looking at really, doesn't it? Like really badly.
What's that?
You should not be making them noises.
Oh, Discord's supposed to stop them all, but it never does it?
What, can you hear it?
Oh, I heard that once I clicked on the notification, that's when the sound played. But it was like...
I'm talking about my PC making a noise.
Oh no, I can't hear your PC. I can hear my PC. Its fans going like mad, but that's because it's like boiling in here.
My PC keeps going ding, like that, like a really long, high-pitched ding noise. Which I'm not sure what it is. I was saying I need to get looked at.
It's doing relatively well now for getting these, getting this perimeter flooded. And once we get like a list of all the drops that come down, because I can't remember what all the different things are, we'll then get like a little sorter underneath. But for now, this will be alright.
Well, we'll have to obviously get some potions sometimes. Trash them.
Right, so which block has gone funny and it's not allowing these to connect? Right, let's see there. Go back and get a bucket. I've got no space for anything else now.
Quite a lot to actually torch up and stuff. It's not like it's not a big area.
No, it's just like a little perimeter sort of bit around it. Wonder why these ones aren't doing the water connecty thing.
How long has it got water over it? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, still, it would be nice if it was. There we go. That's now starting the chain react. Few more there. out that block and see if it makes... There we go, with one block that was causing this section not to start flooding. One square. This side's looking a bit more level. And there we go, that's chaining this bit. Still some bits here. I think that's mostly this bit level now. Yep.
Finish this section, I'm gonna go up and have an aerial view of how much I've got to do.
Oh boy, I've still got those trees to take out as well, but I'll save those for last.
We need to take them out. Well, I don't think we need to get rid of the trees, if anything, they're actually helping us.
Falling down. Not much left on my shovel.
Don't dig the things that I've got talking on me, Raven.
It's slime's taking up the mob cap as why I'm pushing the this wall back a bit further.
Well, it slime can't spawn with a torturable. It's too much.
The slime will spawn. Well, the slimes were spawning in the lit up areas beneath.
I'll just get rid of the front part, but the other part, I don't want to get rid of it.
So it's sort of like at least this sort of radius that I'm carving away at. Let's look out here. Back to the shovel. I have to go and recharge the shovel soon. I think I've still got a spare one in my inner chest there. Let's see if we can flood a little bit more out here. For the volume of water that's here, you would think it would have done its a little bit more of the connecting. Like to make more water
How many
sources.
mobs are down here? Oh my god.
Where you at?
Where the storage is.
Oh yeah, that'll have to be torched up.
Oh shit, Sherlock. Oh. This is why the Trident's the best weapon in the game.
It's the most useless weapon in the game.
I've killed all the mobs with a trident.
Oh, you've been there for 6 weeks doing it.
No, done it. What have you done it? Maybe you don't understand.
Utterly useless weapon.
Best weapon in the game. Oh, creeper! Where did you come from?
Anyways, we need to build a disposal machine.
Or for a certain somebody's head.
Yeah, for he who is not worth to be named.
To deserve their attention.
A couple of these, I think it's these being like a little bit extra deep is what's causing the issue. There we go, we're getting a nice little chain reaction going on there now. God, I don't even know if it's day or night, to be honest, with this green sphere around.
No, they were slime. We have a creeper. Oh, and a slime underground. Oh, we've got to be careful of that.
Let's put a few torches on here.
Can you up me quickly so I can do the wall seed?
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Okay, well done.
There you go.
Slime chunks.
I have to find where the bit is where you can put that in manually.
Yeah, but that's effort.
Oops, something just blew up.
I'm pretty much getting all the caves now here anyway.
I stick a few torches in a few of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think well, we'll empty that chest in a minute, and then we'll see what we get, because this will be like an operation that'll take a little bit more time to light up and flood different sections.
Yeah.
So let's oh, we've got any more scaffold. I've got dirt blocks, that'll do. Oh no, you've got scaffold, yeah, that's alright. That's not bad for a couple of minutes. We have a nice array of different items there.
You just said, oh, a couple of minutes, yeah.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, rather than take the stuff out of that chest, I'm just going to take the last hopper out for a minute. And then what we'll do is, if you want to head back up to the surface here, we'll both go up to the AFK spot and we'll look down and see what we actually get. We'll let it run for a couple of minutes as proof of concept, and then we'll wrap up. Actually, if it's night time, let's see if we can get into that bed. Need a name for the cat? What we're going to call this cat?
YouTube.com /FoxMC.
Nope. There you go, let's head up to the AFK spot then.
Don't put me in spectator now. Oh, you want to go in spectator and I'll go to the AFK spot.
That's what, well, I can put you in spectator if you want. It's just I thought you would
You want
both.
to go in it for the stream?
Oh, I can do, yeah. Let's see, press that button and press spectator. Let's go down there. So we can see there we've got one light on already. Right, are we going to get any more spawns, or has it all completely failed?
Just go inside of it is what I did and look where
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
what I'm gonna have a look around there. Actually, we'll get rid of the the light level markers. Oh, here we go. Here's one. There's two. Oh, there's already one down in the hole. So you can see there, they all drop down the hole, get killed, and then we get an array of junk off them. Any more gonna spawn? Come on, you know you want to. I can hear them. There's number two.
The greatest way to put like an overnight session here, don't get enough.
Oh yeah, it'll be a nice test. Well, they're starting to come in a little bit more faster now.
Yeah.
So what's that in the way of reds? Because that's the main thing that we want is redstone off them, to be honest, because the other things aren't. And glowstone's handy, but... There we go, you see indicator light, so at least when you're in the AFK spots you can actually see it all happening. I thought that was a slime there, but it's these green shulker boxes. Let's just see, is there anything else? I should have left at night time, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Then we could have seen if there was any other mobs. But you see, we've sort of covered quite a bit of area there that we've now flooded. But I think I'll probably flood this little bit here, and probably up to maybe this bit here, and that'll be like the flooded perimeter. And then we've got like the outer perimeter which is lit up, and you can see there where the caves that you've already lit up in the surrounding zone. Did you get rid of that spawner in the end? Yeah. There was a mine shaft below here as well. But in Java you kind of move a mine shaft. Whereas in my bedrock world, that's so rare. What I'll do is I'll hop out there. Change modes. But that is pretty much it. We now have our witch farm complete. This is just like a basic one. We do plan on making like a stupidly, like massively overkill one, because some says we're going to do one of those world eaters, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right, and we'll clear out just like a massive area. There we go. We've got a few more different drops there. We've got some bottles as well, which will be handy because we'll be, actually the bottles that we accumulate from here, we'll be able to use those in the honey farm.
Yeah.
At some stage. Let's land back on the roof here then. So I think we'll call it there for today. We've completed my goal. Just a few little like tweaks to do. Like I said, I'll take out this section of land at some stage or other.
I love it instantly get you sorted out. I always see that you're like, well, I'm ready to fight. Oh, Trident better. Trident's better. I tried it. It's better. It's brute. You haven't hit me. I've hit you twice.
I've got you in my phone, so every time you hit us though.
Doesn't matter. Every time you hit me, you'll get it.
Yeah.
Try to hide. I still can get
I'll
you.
put my weapons away now.
I thought Trident's the best one.
I've got the best one here though. /clear.
Mr. Ravenholm cheated on his own server. Oh. Can't be doing that.
I did that thing where I accidentally TP'd you like beyond the build limit and it crashed the server. So that's what happened when we were doing those experiments on, I think was it on Cosmic or no, it was on that Next Clan one. I think it was. I'd like TP'd you to the base when we were doing that like tour, and I put like the wrong number in the wrong slot, and you're like, instead of having like 6,000 as being like the X, it was 6,000 as the Y. But yeah, anyway, as I said, we'll leave it there for today. Tomorrow night we are going back on to Halo because Bioshock Infinite, sorry, the original Bioshock, there was just too many game-breaking bugs in it. And to be honest, it was getting frustrating and boring because the enemies weren't spawning, and we just couldn't complete the missions because what did we do, like 3 streams on that game, and 2 of them were basically standstill because of the levels just broke. So we're back to Halo, but just need confirmation from you. Like, do you want to just start from the beginning, because we'd only done that one stream like 3 months ago? Do you want to start from the beginning of the story again so that it's all like fresh in your mind, or pick up from roughly where we left off? Because we have the issue that we were actually at a point where the level was broken as well in Halo, because as soon as we spawned in, the commander was getting killed straight away, because that's where it auto-saved. We could just maybe restart from the beginning of that level, I suppose, but I think we were only like 20 seconds away from the end of it, to be honest. So yeah, you go up there, continue where we left off. Right, at some point through the day tomorrow, I will have to go back into it, because I'm going to have to try and see if I can complete that last like 20 seconds of that level. If I can get the commander out of that chamber where he was dying instantly, because obviously I wouldn't want to just like loop that in a stream, because that might take me an hour or so, or I might have to just restart that entire level from the beginning, but I'll do that off camera. So I'll do that. I'll work on that at some stage tomorrow, in between recording these Xbox achievement episodes. I've already got like 1.5 recorded, but I'll edit and release them all at the same time, give or take. So have a good night, everyone. Anyway, I'll press these buttons to go back out of the Minecraft menu. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.